the doctor was actually telling the
Welcome
truth.
back, guys. So here we go for la suite.
He also said that he'll take care of just to be safe.
But we have no...
We'll do it the mercy.
Please no. Pourquoi j'ai un karma de
That
merde?
harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the dock. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going...
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Tac. D'ailleurs, déjà il y a...
His tracking skills seems we found the
Cherchez
right
parce que
place.
il y a des coffres cachés derrière
Don't draw their
les
attention.
faux escaliers de Sumeru au port d'Ormos, donc il faut que je fasse le tour.
The port is crawled.
Let's keep going and see what...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a
Mais
position in
je
her
fais
home.
comment?
Back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
What is even this hiding place?
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Tu veux faire ça comment toi? Tu veux faire ça comment toi? Comment je fais ça moi? J'ai envie de monter là. Ça me paraît extrêmement dur à faire. Est-ce que je peux pas monter sur ça? Comment ça en haut? Mais qu'est-ce que tu dis toi?
Actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Donc en fait il faut aller ici.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an...
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the...
You mean
And where are all the soldiers we saw?
they were all here just a few minutes?
this was a trap. Wait,
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
An illusion? Was it an illusion?
oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Partie's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Oh no! Are you saying they're going?
Let's go!
It's time to say goodbye.
Partie's DI is not a place you Fatui can just
I believe we've already made ourselves quite.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the... I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words... You can keep trying to deny it, but coming...
With all due respect, your...
Well, you only have your harbinger. I may be staying at Partie's. It is still my duty to protect it.
Then it seems our
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it. Hypatia's... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Partie's DI, and I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Très bien.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon, you're stunned. That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey,
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. My wound aside, you look like...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking...
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine...
I know. They always think they can push through the...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The academia's...
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? And as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a I must be the least ambitious person who's ever...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some... Maybe the Fatui want to cover...
You said the Balladeer claims that Hypatia has seen his past.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks...
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone... In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Partie DI. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
Ok. On approche du combat final.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see.
Let's go. Ah, quête.
All right, everyone is...
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modification.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Partie DI.
Who is behind?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that So, we've successfully removed the doc...
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message.
Everything also went smoothly on my side, to avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many errors.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad... Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait,
Well, what...
shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally, I'd rather we all go...
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I'm... So you should find someone more suitable to do...
But I thought all of you academia big...
Then I should remind you that I'm...
I know that. So...
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Neela! Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was out...
But you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join? You mean... You also wanted...
Yes. Something... Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the up...
Huh? Wait. I can't believe my Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru. That's right! I must have... But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome!
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we... Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Yep! Good night, everyone!
J'aimerais qu'on avance un peu plus vite. Donc, on va faire un dernier truc, je pense. Et ça sera tout.
Today is the Academia's Jnagarbha Day. We can...
hello, you two. Sleep.
Not really. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan.
You just want to show off how...
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying!
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure.
You know, Hyman's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she... 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be...
So...
Don't forget, today is Jnagarbha Day. Arguably, the sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal... All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon. Well, yes, that's just the visibles. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Jnagarbha.
everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to leave...
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in?
Yes. Worry.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Nous verrons cette partie parce que je pense qu'elle va être très longue et ça risque de s'enchaîner rapidement vers la fin. Donc on fera, je pense, le dernier ou l'avant-dernier épisode dans une prochaine vidéo. Merci encore